fantastic meeting that we're talking about here. This is the partnership, service partnership, collaboration that C1 had with Tag Markets and Stratify. Now, the question you must be thinking is,
Mahima.
what is Stratify? So let me tell you what is the difference between Stratify, Tag Market, etc. Tag Market is a broker. It's a Forex broker. No brokers can ever individually promote any individual copy traders. So you need to understand this. So none of the brokers in the world can promote a particular strategy or a copy trader. That's where Stratify comes into the picture, where Stratify gives to all of you a door where you have different copy trading strategies. It is also powered with AI, cutting edge AI technology, and it rewards the affiliate model. Now, is the copy trader that Stratify has promoted called Sonic AI, is it AI or is it real people working? Well, let me clear this off today. There are three people working in Sonic AI. One is the master trader and the other two are the pilots, which I'll talk about in a bit. Now, whenever we have to show a presentation, we definitely ask with questions. We start with questions. Apparently, there are people who are still not aware in your teams. I'm not even talking elsewhere in the world, but in your teams, in your downline structure, in your network tree. Because I keep getting messages from quite a few members who have my number, but they are not technically connected with any of you as uplines. If you're missing out that, I would be personally getting in touch with you tomorrow as an upline. I would definitely want that you should be the one taking the lead because these people are the ones who've been waiting for an opportunity. And today we have this opportunity. Talking about the biggest trading industry in the world, many people think crypto is the biggest one or bonds are the biggest one, but Forex trading is bigger than crypto, stocks, and bonds combined together. Now, this is the power of Forex. What is the volume? We are talking about $7 to $8 trillion every single day. I would request Samsung SM to please, sir, if you can mute yourself because there's some issues in the background. And I really want our fantastic members to listen to all these factual information that I'm coming up with right now. So we are talking about an industry of $7 to $8 trillion every single day that moves. And of course, there are different things which the AI has impacted, and therefore the data, the strategies becomes comparatively easier to look for Stratify or to Sonic AI in order to go ahead and give trades. Now, some of you have also asked me, Raj, why is this Sonic AI probably just doing one trade in a day or, in a week, maybe three or four? Why not many trades every day? Well, there's a beautiful saying, if you think that you might get divorced, it's better not getting married in the first place. So it's a very beautiful saying, right? So it's the same thing. Rather than putting or booking a loss, it's better not to trade. And there are a lot of aspects that controls the trading. A copy trader would not trade if they do not see a proper trade margin where they can set their amplification or amplitude at. So, once again, welcome to the world's largest and most liquid financial market. Please remember this. This is the most important thing that we are talking about. Liquid financial market. And I also tell you, I'm not a financial advisor. I am here representing what products, services we have in C1 to offer our C1 members. Now, by liquid, what do you mean? Let's say a lot of people invest in real estate. They invest in different properties. But if I have to sell my property, do you think it gets sold in less than a month or maybe 2 months? No, it takes time. You put your property there, you put the pricing there, and then you further talk to different brokers, yada yada yada, which may take about 3-6 months for your property to get liquidated. Tag markets, your initial invested amount is locked in only for 30 days, 30 days. On the 31st day, you can go ahead and withdraw your entire capital that you've put, no matter how much ever it was. So we are talking about such a fantastic platform. Forex industry, as we all know, operates 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It asks you to, hey, you know what? All of us are busy making money across every single hour, every single second of our lives. Hold on. Saturday and Sunday, spend time with your family, spend time doing calls like these, knocking the opportunity across different people and your contacts. This is what this industry tells you. Crypto, I am personally a crypto futures trader. I love doing it. But I know the kind of distraction crypto future trading had on me was quite immense. Because every single hour, if I've placed a trade, I'm worried, hey, whether it'll get liquidated, whether it'll crash, what's going to happen, this. And it can toll on my health as well. But here is where I understood what a balanced life is all about. So, dear leaders, Stratify introduces tag markets. You know about tag markets. Tag market is the Forex broker. They trade in Forex, gold, stocks and indices, commodities, cryptos, etc., etc. Tag markets is licensed in Mauritius, which therefore makes it secure, transparent, and a high-performing environment for different traders. Talking about some of the USPs, Tag Market is one of the fastest growing brokers globally. They've been recognized as one in the month of July, August this year. They're fully licensed and regulated. They have an industry best benchmark with respect to withdrawals. So, one more thing, making it clear, because I know these are the questions that's coming up in your heads, and I have received these questions from some of you as well. C1 has nothing to do with Tag Market's withdrawals, which means if Tag Market is claiming that they are having one of the industry best withdrawal policies, which is less than an hour, then it has nothing to do with C1. So if you're earning anything on Tag Market, on the trading profits, lot commissions, etc., and you request for a withdrawal of your profits or whatever it is, you get it in 1 hour. Now, 1 hour is the time that they have stated. Average time has been around 33 to 34 minutes. So that's really cool. They are regulated by the Financial Services Commission's Mauritius. In the month of October, they had the trading volume at $300 billion. And average trading volume that's going on is about $200 billion. Of course, with the month of November, it has increased more. We're talking about more than 250,000 traders. We're talking about 24/7 live support, including a WhatsApp support. That's incredible, to be honest. I mean, none of us would like to get held on a question or an answer or probably seeking solutions because of certain things, unless and until you have made it complicated yourself. I know some of you on the call here were already a part of Tag Markets much before it got introduced by C1, and therefore the things have been complicated since then, and you've not got a solution, and I'm sorry for this, but I'll make sure that this is resolved yet again. Now, we are talking about your partners in profit. We are talking about a zero deposit, zero withdrawal fees, fast crypto withdrawals with a MetaTrader 5 experience and with an autopilot mode, which is copy trading. That's what I do. Tag Market is a bridge between prop trading and brokerage account to people who understand what is Forex and the norms and the terms there. You'd get this. But simply to understand, you just have to remember that whatever you deposit gets multiplied by 12x with Cbit and your initial investment, or 24x technically with Cbit is what we say. We're talking here about real funds, real freedom, real profits. Of course, volume is the king in Forex, which means the larger the funds, the larger the trades, and more commissions. It's designed for mobile, so therefore if you look at it, has a beautiful mobile integration. Yes, It might take a couple of minutes or a couple of logins for you to understand how it works, but trust me, it is seamless. We are also going to be talking about the app that will be launched very soon. And by soon, I'm talking about the end of this month, December, or in January. It has multi account manager tools where you can see all the trades on MetaTrader 5. We They do also have Tag Academy. Now, Tag Academy is a platform where you can learn while you earn. Talking about the app, they would also be launching the copy signal, free copy signal, trading signals that will be coming up on the app along with Academy and a lot of other interesting statistics with respect to your P&L, things that you can see on your phone. Of course, with the app, it gets even easier, even better. Stratify now helps you with 24x leverage on your initial deposit. So, for example, if I talk about my deposits, if I have deposit $500, it gets 24x with Corebit. So that's something that we need to understand. Now, some of you must be thinking that, Raj, I'm new to Forex trading. Or some of you, if you've spoken to some of your friends and families, and they're saying, well, I don't know what is Forex trading. How do I start? Well, this is a platform where you can start. Tag Academy. That's some people generally prefer understanding what the industry is before they get into it. Some people do not, and they believe in what you say. But since we have different kind of people, it's important to cater accordingly to everyone of its kind. So when a person wants to know more and learn more about tag, for example, I had one of my friends and I told her about tag markets, and she was super interested. What she's done, she's put an investment there. She's opened her account. Copy trade is going on. But at the same time, she, for the past 10 days, is making sure that she wants to learn each and everything about the Forex market because she was absolutely new. Therefore, she has an access to Tag Academy where she's, I think, on different courses now. You're talking about fundamentals of Forex trading, copy trading, what is scalping, etc., etc. Now, some of us do not really wish to waste a lot of time just in learning. So therefore, in today's world, or even if you talk to any Gen Zs or the millennials out there, they want to earn while they are learning. And this has been a mindset that we have seen in the last couple of years. This is where the power of Copy X comes into the picture, which is copy trading. Simple as it gets, earn while you learn. On Copy X, you have a recommended copy trader called Sonic AI. So Stratify has introduced Sonic AI on the tag market platform as the copy trader. Now, why do I say this? Is it only because, since Stratify has said this, we are okay? No, let's talk about facts. Let's talk about statistics. Sonic AI has delivered positive results, positive numbers that you can see on the screen here in the last 12 months. And therefore, it is acclaimed to be one of the best copy trading platforms or copy traders in the world. You might look at the number, 1.78%, 1.14%, 1.18%, 1.63%. You might be thinking that, Raj, it's such a less number every month. What are we talking about, Raj? Because in a year, if you look at it, it's like 14, 15% if I calculate everything. Well, here's the game. Here's the actual definition. Whatever you see every month, 1.78%, 1.61%, 1.63%, this multiplied by 12x, because you are getting an amplification of 12x, a leverage of 12x. So whatever number that you see multiplied by 12x is what is your profits, trading profits. This is what you can see on my FX book, which is one of the verified platforms for different copy traders across the world. You do have trading profits any which way. I'll also show you my live accounts. Now here we have just spoken about the overview of what is Stratify, what is Tag, how is it related. Now let me quickly take you through some of the points of bonuses, which I believe this market, all of you have slightly been missing, because I do have different tracks and tools that I do my analysis on, and I can see that pretty evitably. Let's talk about the first kind of a bonus. That's called the trading profit. Now, what is trading profit? Trading profit is simple profits that are earned by following Sonic AI as your copy trader. Whenever there's a trade, Sonic gives you 70% of what you've earned. I'm not going to go into the steps because I'm sure by now you all are aware of this, but a simple step: you deposit on tag, you burn equal amount of Corebits, you copy X, you copy trade Sonic AI, you download the MetaTrader 5 app. Now, some of you, if you're missing out on the MetaTrader 5, I would highly recommend you to please go ahead, log into Tag Markets, go to CopyX, go to Dashboard. Here is where at the bottom you will see your MetaTrader 5 credentials. You simply have to log in once. You need to select TM Financials. After you download, you just have to select search for TM Financial, Tag Market Financials. Enter the credentials that you can see of your own account, and then you can see all the trades without really getting into the Tag Market, logging in again and again. Trading profit means 70%, 70% of the entire profit is kept by you. You are the owner of 70% of the profits. 5% goes to the copy trader, and 25% is shared back to the community, which means 25% goes across 10 level in your sponsor line structure, which means 2.5% of profit from every single trade that has happened goes to you. Now, we are talking something really serious. Understanding what is this 25% across 10 levels? Well, let's say if I sponsor Smile, Smile sponsors Eddie, Eddie sponsors Raffle. This is a sponsor line structure, 10 levels down. Now, let's say I have invested about $1,000, but Smile has put in $100,000. Whatever profits, trading profits that Smile is making on $100,000, 2.5% of that comes to me. Irrespective, I have put in less amount, does not matter. The only rule was, if you need to unlock the profit sharing and lot commissions, you need to have a personal minimum deposit of $250 on tag. Minimum deposit is $10 on Tag Markets. You can do 10, 20, you can start with whatever you want. But in order to be eligible for profit sharing 10 levels and lot commission 10 level, you need to have a minimum deposit of $250. That's it. Now, this is a beauty, right? 2.5%. So I earn 2.5% of the trading profit from Smile because he is my level 1. Let's say Smile sponsored Eddie. Eddie also has put in, let's say, $50,000. 2.5% of the trading profit, whatever Eddie has earned, 2.5% goes to Smile, 2.5% also comes to me. Now, Eddie has sponsored Raffle. Raffle's trade, 2.5% of the trading profit goes to Eddie, goes to Smile, goes to me. So technically, I am getting the benefit for each and every sponsor line, 10 levels with dynamic compression. What does dynamic compression mean? Let's say if Eddie takes out his money and there's nothing that he has. So in that case, if Raffle was a directly sponsored downline of Eddie, now since Eddie has taken out everything, he's stopped copy trading, he's taken out his money, 2.5% of the profit that Raffle, the trading profit that Raffle has made through his copy trader, 2.5% now does not go to Eddie, but it goes to Smile, it comes to me. So it still goes 10 levels. So this is the beauty that we are talking about. Sponsor line structure, commissions, bonuses are similar to compounding. And I'm telling you, dear leaders. All right, so quickly, we have spoken about trading profit. We have spoken about profit sharing. The only condition is you need to have a minimum deposit of $250 on Tag Markets in order to be eligible for the 2.5% profit sharing across 10 levels. If you're less than that, and this I'm talking about without Corebits, it's pure $250 in fiat or crypto on tag. This is what we are talking about apart from Corebit. Now comes lot commission. What is lot commission? In simple word, if there's any trade that opens or closes by the copy trader, there is a particular lot which is earned by the broker. In our case, it's the tag market that earns. Let's say tag market gets $14 as a lot commission, for example, for 2 standard lots. Stratify gives back $8.50 to the community in 10 levels that you can see on your screen here. And the remaining $2 goes to leader pool 1 and leader pool 2. Technically giving back $10.50 out of $14 back to the people. Now, how do I earn lot commission? Let's say again, here there's a trade that's opened, and let's say I have sponsored Smile, Smile has sponsored Eddie, Eddie has sponsored Raffle. From Smile, I earn a lot commission of $2. From Eddie, I earn $1.50. From Raffle, I earn $1, and so on and so forth. It goes across the 10 level sponsor line commission bonus. This is simple words, lot commission. Leader pool bonus. Now, before I jump into the leader pool bonus, let me tell you all, dear leaders, trading profit, profit sharing, and lot commission, the first 3 that you see here, are actually called passive income, which means that tomorrow, if you don't do anything, you don't build your team, you don't go ahead and talk about Stratify tag markets to anyone, whatever you have done, you will still keep getting the bonuses provided the trade is still intact. If no one has withdrawn anything, no one has bought anything new, you're not building your team, you're still earning the trading profits, obviously. You're still getting the profit sharing out of it. You're still getting the lot commissions. Now we are talking about the leader pool and CPA and incentives. These are called active commission. You as a leader have already qualified for trading profit. You know what it is. You already know what is profit sharing. You also know what is lot commission. Now, as a leader, as a visionary, you can never get stuck with just 3 commissions. If you're a leader, if you're a networker, you have to talk about the active commission, which is the leader pool. In simple words, I can tell you, leader pool bonus, there are 2 leader pool 1, leader pool 2. Both of these pools have equal amount of money going into the pool. For qualifying in leader pool 1, if your total deposit from your entire structure, from your entire network is $500,000, you get 1 ticket to the leader pool 1. Similarly, leader pool 2 bonus is from your entire network, from your entire structure, not just 1 leg, 2 leg, everything. If there is a total new deposit of $1 million every month, you get 1 ticket to leader pool 2. So this is a monthly bonus. Leader pool is a monthly bonus, which means every new deposit that happens, whether it's redeposit, which means compounding, or whether it's the new deposit, you speaking to other people and actually benefiting out of this business, this is the bonus that's meant for you. Now comes CPA earnings. Simple words, CPA is cost per acquisition. If you have all your level 1s, which means your directs, so let's say in C1 sponsor line structure, you may have 5 directs, but you're also going ahead and building now your team on tag markets using the referral link out there. You are talking to people. Everyone who's your level 1, if there's a deposit, new deposit of $10,000, you receive 1% of that. From the entire network, if there is a deposit of $50,000, $200,000, $1 million, you receive respective percentages that you can see here. This is the CPA earning. Now, there's a big news as well that will be rolled out tomorrow for CPA earning. In fact, I'll do it later today. Only for the month of December, Tag Market has introduced $500,000 and $2 million as well for the CPA earnings. Now talking about incentives, we had 7 Rolexes. 4 Rolex was the silver Rolex and 3 of them were the gold Rolex, which was given away by Tag Market, by Stratify, to 7 of our leaders who were here at the Power Days on 23rd of November. We will be sharing the photos, etc., very soon. But this is an incentive that they have got because they had believed in this opportunity and they started working towards it. Within 2 months, imagine earning a Rolex for yourself and some of the people in your team. That's incredible. Incentives are also there. Would highly recommend all of you to use the Stratify IB portal. Check out what is the qualification and mechanism or criteria for a travel voucher, for luxury Rolex watches, also a home up to $1.2 million. Now, here's the beauty. Now, you do have your Corebits. You do have the fantastic Corebit. You can use half of the Corebit and half of what you have in crypto or fiat. And in simple way, you're technically talking about a 24x leverage with Corebit. Now, big announcement to be made here. The value of Corebit as of now is a promotional value on Tag Market is only 45 cents per Corebit. Earlier, it was 50 cents per Corebit. Now it has gone down. So it's 45 cents per Corebit. We all know the targeted listing price. Whenever the listing happens, I do not have any sufficient information about Corebit listing. I know that's the next question as well from many of you. But I would highly recommend you to look at the news in the back office and C1 back office where Anders, who's the founder of Cambix, is talking about Corebit listing and all the other features there. So therefore, this price is only up until the 15th of December. After 15th of December, the price of Corebit will drop down. So this was an interesting conversation. I really wanted to make sure that I show this to you. And before we jump onto the question, I would also take a moment to share my screen and my personal. All right, this is my email ID. I'm logging in, Raj Gaurav, and I just want to show you my screen here. Like Smile said in the morning, before the start of the call, some of you do believe, some of you do not believe, but I just personally feel that seeing is believing. These are my MetaTrader 5 credentials. I can share my MT5 credentials with any one of you who wants it, but this is my screen. On one account, I have invested this amount of money. I started with 30,000. The other one I started with 25,000. In one account, I have been compounding. So therefore, if you look at whatever profits that I earned, I put it back into the principal. And with the 12x or 24x leverage, that has gone super high. And on the other account, I'm simply withdrawing my profits. There's nothing else that I'm doing, but I'm cashing out my profit in my trust wallet, and I'm happy with this. And this is the beauty that you can see here. $15,600, $14,400. Isn't this spectacular? And this is my account. And I can show you there was a recent trade while we started this call. There was a new trade today, 2nd of December. 2nd of December. Look at the trade. On one trade, I have earned a profit of $515. On the other one, which I do not compound, $275. So I also want to see the difference. This is a trade. If you're already following MetaTrader, if you're already following Sonic AI, MetaTrader 5, you can see all this profit. And like Kenny mentioned, it's just not only about profits. There are days when it's loss. There are days when the trades don't happen. Please make sure to talk about it, because here we are not going ahead and telling you something which is unrealistic. We are all talking about practical stuff. So this is what, dear leaders, I wanted to show you. $46,000, $43,000. I started with 30, I started with 25, and look at how I'm compounding and growing. This is just the start. This is just the beginning. I cannot say more. I cannot give you more proofs, but I can just tell you that yes, it is a great opportunity if you believe in it. And the best thing of us, we do have a direct touch with Tag Markets, a direct contact with Sonic AI guys. And like I said, there are 3 people in Sonic AI, Master Trader and 2 pilots. Master Trader is the one who executes the trade. Pilots are the one who look at all geopolitical situations, yada, 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 do their analysis, and then shoot the trade up.
Wow.
This was Smile, my very short answer to your very long question.
Wow.